Well, hello there. My name's Darcy Cooper, and I was born and raised in British Columbia, Canada. And I'm a long-time prospector who's decided to dedicate the rest of his days to prospecting his claims in the hope of a profitable machine mine. But as you can see, the seasons are changing fast up here, and this adventure began a while ago, so you guys have some catching up to do. And as for me, I really need to get going. The snow could fly any day up north here. British Columbia was seen only worth fur trade and timber. It had only a colony of a few hundred people and was a harsh landscape to explore, and only for the true adventurer. Well, that quickly changed in 1858 with the discovery of gold on the mighty Fraser River. Seemingly overnight, up to 30,000 people formed a tent city, and the true adventurers headed up the Fraser River to find strike after strike. The most famous and known of these was in 1862 in the Caribou, where Billy Barker hit the mother lode. A large town was erected around and known as Barkerville, but almost completely burnt down in 1868. The area was still rich in gold, so the town was almost completely rebuilt in 6 weeks and still stands today. July 1871 was when BC became a part of Canada, and it is still a major area for future prospectors to find the next big strike. But that's where their story ends and ours begins. After the long, harsh winter, spring finally arrives. The real first sign of things about to change are the birds coming in as the snow melts back. Then through the ground, the plants start to force their way up and bring a bit of color back around. The tree buds quickly form into leaves, and the new season has just begun. I have always personally enjoyed every stage or every season in this province. You always find something new. It's quite enjoyable to watch the process of nature from the beginning to the end. Forest animals are slowly coming out of their sleep and starting to move around, like this gardener snake enjoying the warm, sunny day. The migration of the birds has just begun. It's one of my favorite parts of spring, is to see as many of these exotic looking birds, not local to my area, on their way through. Once the nest building has begun, I know it's time for me to head out and get my job done. Well, hello there. It's the middle of the spring. I've been pretty busy scouting the rest of my claims, clearing out road, looking for landslides, anything that's changed over the winter. And I'm checking in on my last claim here. Open up the trail if any snags have fallen across the trail and such. But get down in here and see what the winter's done to the camp. Hopefully everything's okay down there. But my main goal today is to get this opened up, get camp set up, and start getting some work sites ready down there for this season's sampling. I have quite a bit to do down here this year. I want to take you guys to a few other claims as well. So there's no time like the present. So let's get hiking in down there and see what kind of surprises winter's left us. Yeah, the bugs are already out. Seems to be a nice bumper crop of them. Yeah, go from the cold
to the heat and the bugs. But prospecting season's here, so let's get her going. First time this season I've entered down into this valley. The animals have kind of adjusted without me being around. No, it's good to let them know you're back in the area. And I always like to kind of sound like a bit of a crazy man. You know, any tourists in the bush probably flee just from hearing me, but main goal is just to let the animals know I'm in the area before I get into their zone. But yeah, I like to do a lot of yelling. Go! Come through! But yeah, if that don't work and you still run into a bear down in there, you know you got a troublemaker. So you definitely can hear that. Yeah, on my way down here, found a nice moose antler here. Dropped off. You can see he's been doing a bit of fighting. You can see he was rubbing it on this cottonwood here. Must have been bugging him. Trying to get that to drop like a kid with a loose tooth. Yeah, kind of a cool find. We'll venture down in here and see what's new and what's up.
Well, on the way down, I startled a robin off her nest. And you haven't seen anything until you've seen a robin's egg. But I hung back to make sure the mother came back and wondered why she would build her nest so low. Unlike this robin, who was nicely perched on the top of a birch tree.
Yeah, so far not too bad. Only a couple blowdowns. Got a nice little cottonwood here. Thought I'd quickly show you the moose in the springtime here. Chewed the bark off till all the new shoots and stuff came up for him. Yeah, pretty interesting though. I think such a big animal could eat bark and make it through till the spring. Love chewing on them willows. Yeah, we'll finish our hike in here. So far it's looking pretty good. I can just hear the river down around the corner.
Well, our friendly neighborhood moose, very timid creature, but believe me, it's not an animal you want to mess with.
I made her in. Everything appears to be in order. Old shack's still standing. That's good. Snow didn't take it down. Oh, I'm used to that little hike in here. Oh, man. Well, let's open this up and see if there's any surprises. Look at that. Just like I left it. Looks like some animal clawed its way through there. Minor repair. Not good. Everything's in order. See if anybody spent the winter. Dusty one. Oh, it's a stupid little mouse chewed my pillowcase. Oh well, that's a part of life out here. Yeah, not too bad at all for sitting all winter. Yeah, looking like home already. Oh, there you go. All cleaned up. Ready to go. Yeah, it makes me happy that the old shack lasted through the winter. It'll be good for me for the season, make my life easier. It's quite a ways down in here. Yeah, we'll pack up some panning supplies and we'll go snoop around and see what's changed down here. Yeah, something for you treasure buffs out there. Something of interest anyway. Oh, the season's starting off pretty good. Everything is just like I left it. Got a chase study here by the snow. I had everything pretty much ready to go. Not as good as I would have liked it, but I was hoping to get another couple trips in. But yeah, that's the north for you. Oh, looks like a bear decided to nibble on my bucket here for panning. You're gonna hold water looking like that. Little hole over there. Yeah, just giving it a little taste, I guess. Didn't help me out, man. Over with a tarp here, trying to keep that dry for when it got cold. And then if I could have got in here with little snow, guy could have pulled that tarp, and that would have been a nice dry gravel pocket in there. Could have hauled buckets down to the creek and did some panning. But yeah, the winter didn't let that happen. It's too far to snowshoe in here for the amount of work versus the amount of gold. It wouldn't have been worth it. Yeah, we'll pull this tarp, clean the site up a little bit, and maybe pull a few pans out of here. Typical spring thing. Usually the edges all slough in, but the guy can also take advantage of that. Lots of times I'll do that. I'll cut in pretty far into an area in the fall. You come back in the spring, all these root balls and everything have dropped down. I got a big area here that I've already gone through. I can pull all that back and level this area up and take out another block of old river here. A lot more safer. So now you don't have the overhang, it's all right here. But yeah, just little things like that make your life easier. Hand mining, you got to take advantage of everything you can. Oh, look at the bugs in here. They just love this stuff. Red stain in here. Bigger, larger boulders in here, and that clay layer is just down here, that false bedrock of gravel that we never punched through to the bedrock there. Yeah, a guy could clean this up and open it up and process probably another 10 yards and see what kind of values are sitting in here. There's some pretty good gold that come out of this hole. Yeah, we'll clean this up a little bit and we'll take a couple pans. Just enjoy the day. Yeah, gotta beat the rust off the old mining tools. Yeah, it's much easier to have supplies on individual claims, ones that you work a lot anyway. Survive the winter, probably good for a few more years. For sure makes my life easy out here. This is one of your best friends, I'll tell you, in the bush. Yeah, the river's still a little high. Doesn't look like it did too much damage. Pretty much the same channel as last season.
Well, the job no prospector likes, dealing with the overburden. One of the tricks I use is to think of what could be there, just waiting for me to find, or simply think of other things and the time will go by. Before you know it, the old river will appear and a smile on your face.
Well, we finally got this opened up to the point where a guy could sample or process the gravel in here. Yeah, we're right basically where I left off in the old river here in the hill. See if there's any big gold in here or not. Biggest so far is probably about a half a gram piece, which is pretty nice, but looking for some bigger specimens. Yeah, we'll pull a bucket out of here and go down to the river and do a little panning.
Well, the first pan of the season. Call me superstitious, but I always like to pick a nice gravel layer, as I always have in the back of my head. My first pan of the season will determine my luck for the rest of the season. So far to date, I've never pulled a pan with 0 gold in it, and I'd hate to see the day that something like that would happen. Well, sliding the black sands back, you see that glimmer of gold, and you know the season will be good, and hopefully a little more to show. Well, the warm glow of gold in the sun can make a guy's blood boil, but I have a lot more work to get done.
Well, this site's opened up nicely now. Nice big work area down there. Good little deposit. Found a few little flakes today. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. I gotta slash a few trees on the trail. Well, good morning. See, my partner went down to the river already. Yeah, nice overcast day. It's actually kind of surprising the bugs are hardly even bothering me, considering usually warm overcast days is the worst. But yeah, it's still the morning. They'll eventually wake up. Yeah, I'm just working away, prepping sites. Figure I'll do all this type of labor, get it out of the way, clean up all the sampling areas and trails. That way a guy just hit each area, move in high banker, shovels, whatever type of sampling I'm going to be doing in a specific area. But yeah, I got to slash a trail through the backside still, clean this out. Yeah, that's one thing out here, you want to try to keep things as simple as you can. Put your money where you need it, and the rest is just labor. Don't be scared of a little bit of work. Yeah, when you're out in the middle of nowhere like this, definitely pays to keep things simple. Waste a whole day just to hike out of here for something stupid. Yeah, all the guy really needs: axe, chainsaw, water pump, and hoses and stuff. Get a lot accomplished. So it's just a lot of labor. Yeah, branch kicked my chain off here. I always love it when that happens. Get to play in the grease. Yeah, like I say, keep things simple, nice easy fix. I'm definitely one of the best tools out here, especially in BC. You get down in all these little dips and valleys, deadfalls, and thick forest and willows. Oh, the bugs are bad today. Yeah, ready for action.
Oh, we'll thin the brush around camp. Keep them bears back, because they don't like anything unnatural out here. And they'll stay back in that tree line.
Yeah, a little bit of yard work. Oh, really starting to open it up nice in here now. Yeah, hopefully get a little more wind through here. Keep the bugs down. I'll clean out what I've cut in this area so far, and then I'll open it up, thin it out a little more. Yeah, it's not all about gold, that's for sure. I barely even got my pan wet this season. I'm doing basically maintenance. Yeah, what is that thing? You don't like that, eh? Well, that's good. Bears don't like it either. Well, it's nicely opened up now. Whew. Great big old trench. I dug in the side of the hill here. Figure I'd open it up and we'd pay it a visit again. You wouldn't have dug a hole this big if there wasn't any color in
Man,
it.
I'm just drenched. Nice summer day, pretty much. This part of the world. Pretty nice weather. It'll probably drop off a little bit tonight. 1 or 2 degrees. Oh man. Chainsawed all this open. Slashed up a bunch of deadfall. Slashed the trail on the backside there for the sampling project in the back. Oh man. See, I haven't even got my pan wet. Whew. Now I'm gonna cool off for a bit. Sharpen up the saw and then put back in.
Well, sun's setting on another day. Quite a bit accomplished today. Yeah, I'm sure not used to slinging a saw around all day. I'm gonna feel that in the morning. It's one thing with the breakup in the winter. Guy puts on a few extra pounds, gets a little soft. Yeah, it won't take too many of these days to whip a guy in shape. So you got lots of trail in today, lots of slashing. Yeah, all in all, good day. Yeah, nice mix of wet wood, dry wood. Smoke this place up. Kill the bugs down a bit, but also let the critters know that they're in the area. I better get this lit up. Good for another season. Oh man. Oh, I'm so incredibly sore right now. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I don't even know if a bear's here. Yeah, all in a day's work. This give me a nice warm night. Looks like it's gonna drizzle a little bit of rain. Holy man. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Oh, there's nothing better in life than enjoying a good cup of coffee first thing in the morning and watching the nature around. Like this couple of birds working the spruce boughs. Or a gentle tapping in behind the camp as a woodpecker is earning his first meal of the day. And these chickadees off to the side, hollowing out an old willow to raise their young for the season to come. Well, coffee's over for me. It's time to get another job done. And on today's list, it's firewood cutting time.
All in a day's work. Oh, it's always a good day when things work out. Fell a nice snag here. Nice dry seasoned spruce. This will last me probably better than a month out here. Yeah, right across my trail, right next to the shack. yeah, we'll get this bucked up and hauled away, get this job done for the day. Alright, now I got a nice wood pile. Spend a little bit more time in other directions now. Yeah, a lot of work for a little bit of heat and fire, but when the sun goes down, you'll definitely appreciate having a good fire out here.
Well, one of the jobs I had on my list was to take care of this steep section of hill and carve in some steps. 'Cause it's pretty slippery when it's dry, but you really should give it a try when it's wet.
Well, I'm going to do a couple pans out of this old river bench here, old river channel. Got nice large boulders that were up in here. Seems to be a nice arc, more compacted material, heavy stain. But yeah, for the fun of it, one fellow there I was reading, he was talking about using a compass in an old channel like this, looking for magnetic black sand layers. I figured give it a try. Now north is pretty much right this way. And we go into the channel. It does lean in a little bit. Doesn't seem to have any real dramatic change, but it does seem to pull, move it a little bit. A little bit of an energy field there. In here, we'll do some sample panning of this and see what we come up with. Heavy iron rock right here. But yeah, nice compact stain in here though. Holy wow. Look at that. Cheap pot metal.
Well, nothing like seeing a little bit of gold before we have to pack up and go. But all the work is out of the way, and the next time we're out, it'll be all about opening up the sampling holes and going for the gold.
Yeah. Welcome to the north. Oh, it's been a long winter. Gotta shed a few pounds here. Whew. Just hiked up the gradual hill. Now we gotta hike up the hill. Yeah, I could stand to lose a few pounds anyway. Yeah, no time like the present. Let's get up that hill.
Well, on the way out, the Father Robin saying farewell. Until next time, take care out there.